good, family? I hope y'all doing good and I hope y'all doing blessed as well. Welcome back to another video. And now this one, we traveling for real, for real. The last one I did, you know, I had fly out by one of my clients, 24K. Big shout out to my guy for sure. And this time it's gonna be different because I'm taking real vacation for almost 2 weeks. And yeah, it's about to be really fun. So let's keep going. And we also with Cookie and Kenny.
Conversation got me going through with the plan. Work to myself, turn that boy to a man.
And guess what I'm seeing right here?
What the fuck, bro? What the fuck?
Commence.
Yo, la vie, c'est fou.
C'est très fou. Yeah.
Tu vas où?
En Espagne.
Barcelone?
Ouais.
Je vais même pas que toi.
So now we have to catch the flight.
Yo, je parlais de toi 20 minutes avant de te voir.
Oh, that's crazy.
On est les deux à Michel Bay.
Vraiment. Vraiment. So, you know, I crossed the borders and I saw Commander. I was like, what the fuck, bro? What are you doing here? And he's like, bro, I'm going to Spain. I'm like, what's up? I'm going to Spain. And he's like, I'm going to Spain too. We're on the same flight. We gotta go. What the f, man?
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the final boarding call for Air Transat.
Mes amis, tu choisis mes amis.
Eh ben, c'est ça qu'il
Si,
faut,
ça,
bro.
si, non.
You see how blessed I am. I have nobody beside me on the plane. It's insane. Insane. We good for the whole 7 hour of ride. Yee-hee. Just arrived at the Barcelona airport. Guys, it's actually my first time outside of the city like that, by myself, and just, you know, experiencing life. And the funny thing is, I don't even know where I'm going. Alright, good news, family. After minutes of spinning the block, I finally end up in a good gate, so the bus is supposed to be there in around 10 minutes. You know, so we'll wait.
A few moments later.
Problem. Well, now I missed the bus because it came late and stuff like that. So now I have to wait for the next one. And I've been there since 2 hours now. Ugh. And it's crazy because those type of situations always reminds me how good I am keeping my composure in front of any kind of situation. So my flight got delayed, that's first. Second, I arrived at the airport and the bus was late. And I had to wait 2 hours. And then now I have to wait another 2 hours. We're living it, you know, can't complain about anything. Temperature is amazing, the people are amazing, the energy is amazing. So let's stop complaining and let's start living.
New windbreaker, wet archive, Bottega, tucked in Benicia with a view that's amazing. Hit the car wash, take a jog while they clean it. A nigga like me, love, nah, you never seen it.
And we arrive at the destination. Yeah. Andorra. Cirque du Soleil. I already know, man. In the mount.
Vigila quien está en la mala, vigila siempre tu espalda. De espalda vienen todas las balas. Hay pocos que lo hacen de cara.
So now, what's going on right now is that my Airbnb is somewhere here. And my connection doesn't work, so I can't put my map to see where I'm going. Yee-hee. I guess we live in it. I guess Morocco is doing good. I guess. I just guess. Oh man. Now World Cup is going crazy this year. Amazing street. And it's crazy how quiet it is. Like it's mad quiet. You can hear people screaming and stuff like that on this side. But here, we don't hear anything. It's peaceful. Finally found the Airbnb. You know what time it is? It's 10:04. Man, we arrived at the airport at 2 p.m. Took me 8 hours to get there. It's crazy. Hey, what's good, family? What an amazing day today. It's day 2. I mean, day 1. Qu'est-ce qu'on va faire aujourd'hui?
Nous découvrons Andorre. What are you doing?
I'm testing the water of the mountain. As they said, this water is like pure. Hey, what's good, family? So now it's day 2. I would call it day 1 because yesterday was more of a finding the Airbnb and settling the tone, you know, to have a good time, good vacation. So we're at Andorra, beautiful place, and the temperature is amazing. We're doing numbers, and I'm with good company, so let's enjoy this beautiful weather.
Wow.
As a spiritual person, Andorra is just the perfect place to be. Connected to the nature, connected to yourself. Hiking is just, it's a whole different thing. Not only because of the temperature, but also because of the view of the mountains. Just look how high we was. One jump, I'm out. And this is Andorra. Well, let's get into another day in the 365 hours in Andorra. See you.
Baby, you know I want you. Tryna get to ya tonight. There's way too much, girl. You had to beg me to ask.
I'm not gonna lie, the temperature is amazing. Temperature is doing numbers. And I wanted to, you know, take the time, like I always do, family, to talk with you guys and explain you the reason why I'm doing this vlog, right? A lot of people think it's more about like showing a lifestyle and just like showing that I'm traveling and stuff like that, but in fact, it's way more than that. And I'm literally showing you guys the importance of going out of your comfort zone. I'm not a traveling person. I'm not the kind of person to travel, to go all over the world and explore and stuff like that, but it's really my type. And the reason why I never did it like that is because I've always been comfortable in my city, right? And I have few friends, you know, clients that I'm really close to. They were like, yo, Wavy, you have to go out of this city, bro. Go out of this city, bro. And also my loved one been pushing me to go out of the city once again. And I always neglected that part of my journey of a life coach, barber, content creator. But now I'm living it. And to be honest with y'all, family, if you have a step to do that you've been neglected, make it happen. I hope this video will be a motivator for you to just do the step that feel uncomfortable, that might be seen like, damn, I might do a step that can cost me a lot and stuff like that, but in fact, this step can change your whole life, your whole career. All right, so yeah, motivating message to remind you that you don't have nothing to lose to do this step, but you have a lot to win. So just make it happen, live this life while living your dream. But if you don't take this step, then you're not gonna live this life, remaining the same person that you always wanted to change. All right, so after a long day, it's 6 p.m., right? And now I'm gonna do some, you know, a little tour of the city. I'm gonna rent a bike. It's like Big C in Montreal, you know, that's how we call it in Montreal. Out there it's Cycland. So I'm gonna top up my account and then get on the road. Let's see the good view out there and let's just see how the city is. Let's make it happen.
You don't say much, but I feel it though. You make it feel simple, like I've been here before. Don't bang it, don't let go. I feel you.
So now I literally went all over this place, you know, in the forest to come back here. And there's a man living here, you know, with his dogs, chicken and stuff like that. Like, really wild. And it's amazing to see the life in the wild, you know. He's actually living this life disconnected from reality. You know, even the house, the way it's made and stuff like that. I'm gonna show you guys how it is. It's literally like this. You see the chicken and like you don't even notice that it's a house. It's crazy. You know, a lot of people say go out of your city. It's gonna help you to grow because the environment that you are is blocking you from growth and expansion. But in fact, what is really blocking you, it's your thoughts. Being in the environment that you grew up, seeing the same kind of people, encountering with the same kind of people you grew up with, and being in the same place that it's like being in the same matrix. And you never have the chance to experience outside of the matrix. So you don't even know what you really love from life. You don't even know what you really appreciate from life. You don't even know what you don't know from life. But being outside of your country allows you to think differently. You don't think about your problems. You don't think about, oh, tomorrow I have to go there and do this. No, because you're on vacation. But all of that comes down to working hard on yourself enough to build this stability financially, mentally, to allow you to go out of the city and explore the world. But for that, you need to work on yourself. You need to work. And what is working on yourself? That's my favorite question. What is working on yourself? It's learning how to love yourself. And learning how to love yourself, it's doing things for yourself and not for people approval, not to please your environment, not to be the good guy or the good girl, but more importantly, to feel yourself. And for that, you need to disconnect yourself from your reality. And it starts by isolating yourself, going to the gym, locked in. That's how we call it, locked in. And after that, you will build that inner mental strength that will allow you to go through all of your life problems, helping you to be more open-minded, to be more self-aware of the opportunities that you have around you. And after that, change your whole life. And then live this life. Because why are you working? Why are you going to the gym? Why are you eating good? Why are you working on yourself? Why are you doing all of that? For what? To live life. Because when you're unhealthy, you're not living life. You're not living it. You can say whatever you want. I'm living my best life. I'm overweight and stuff like that. Because trust me, you would love yourself 10 times more if you would have been in the shape that you always dreamed to be. And it's the same thing for finances. It's the same thing for self-love. It's the same thing for everything. So the goal of doing all of that is to live in it. It's to live it, family. So like I said earlier in this vlog, whoever is watching this vlog right now, take this action. Leave that relationship. Do that business that you always wanted to do. Do that inner work that you always wanted to start but been distracted. Go hiking. You always wanted to go hiking. You always wanted to try that new sport. You always wanted to try this new activity that you always saw on social media. You always wanted to be in a better place in general. And watching this video, I'm begging you to do it for yourself. I'm not gonna thank you. I'm not gonna be like, oh my God, you did it, congrats. No. Yourself will be proud of you. Allow yourself to be loved. Allow yourself to be strong. Allow yourself to be disconnected from the reality sometimes. Allow yourself to live life. And also, of course, allow yourself to be alive. Because it's all about that. Let's keep going with the vlog, family. Well. After that good bike ride and good conversation with you guys. Yep, I went home, showered, and then went to my favorite coffee shop in Andorra, Amarino. And as you see in the background, they have their signature ice cream. It's like a flower of gelato. It's amazing. But yeah, I went a little bit crazier than the ice cream. I took myself a waffle with a Americano, just the way I like it. And right after that, I took myself my me time, walking, hearing the sound of the water, and just meditating. So I'm gonna let you guys enjoy the view and see y'all in another day in the 365 hours in Andorra. And of course, y'all know me. I had to grab myself a good ass cigar, to enjoy the good time. Downtown Andorra during the night is just a wonderful place. The artwork outside is amazing. Everything here is photogenic. So for now, family, the trip is a wrap. It's amazing to see different people. It's amazing to see different mindset as well. But what shocked me the most is the fact that when you get paid with Canadian dollar in Canada and you come to a place like that, you're like, damn, my $100 is actually 60 euro. So now do the math. For 100,000, you lost a lot. So it's really motivating, to be honest with y'all, and it's my first time in Europe, so I know a lot of people would have been like, oh my god, I'm losing money right now. But instead, being in the mindset that I am, right, always being positive and stuff like that, you have to see the positive and the negative. And it's really motivated to see that the money that you make in Canadian, when you see it in euro, you lose a lot, but at the same time, it's a motivation because it pushes you to make way more money instead of being like, oh shit, I lose money. So let's see the positive and the negative, man. So family. Finally at the Airbnb, and yes, I really do need a haircut. I'm about to do my lineup tomorrow with a fresh fade. But other than that, today was an amazing day. Like I said, I went to smoke a cigar. I find a really, really good place, like maybe 10 minutes away from here. Really good place. I've bought my cigar and then I went there, took myself a coffee. As always, Americano with a cigar, it's always a winner when it comes to like brainstorming, doing content. It's like my fuel to do a lot of content. I did what I had to do, disconnected myself from, distraction. That's what I love to do at least once a day. And if I'm not able to do it the next day, that's what I do. I focus myself on disconnecting myself from social media because yes, I have to inspire myself from social media sometimes. So I have to watch reels. I have to watch, the figures that I inspired myself from. So pretty much it, slight day today. A lot of content to do tomorrow and also a lot of good place to see. So yeah, now I'm about to cook some steak with some sweet potatoes, and after that going to bed to be ready for the next day. So let's keep going, family. We out for tonight.
I feel like you took me for granted when I showed you where my heart is. It's better off letting you go, cause I cannot stay where the past is. Told me time would heal me, but the money does it and it's faster. You cut me open, now I gotta pay for the plaster. Now I gotta reset, go figure out what I need next. Money, power, respect.
Pas un voyage sur les ondes musicales de Radio Andorra.
What an amazing experience. I ain't gonna lie, that was my first time, watching a show from the Cirque du Soleil. Especially the fact that Cirque du Soleil is from Quebec, which is where I'm from, right? I mean, I'm from Montreal, but Montreal is in Quebec. Whatever, you understand exactly what I'm saying. So yeah, just enjoying the good weather, took a little something to eat with my Americano, as always, And then right after that, we went to try a calisthenics park in the mountains. I found that on TikTok, amazing place. And if you're a calisthenics enthusiast, you would have loved that place. Imagine lifting your weight, doing some pull-ups, some dips with the view of the mountains and also on the river. It's just amazing. I was definitely not kidding when I told you guys that Andorra is the perfect place when it comes to connecting yourself to the nature. You can definitely feel the vibe, the good breeze. And right after that, soaking my feet in the water, really connected, really peaceful. That's what we love. I was literally walking in Andorra, and guess who I met? This guy. Yeah. Nah, for real. He traveled all the way from Barcelona to Andorra to come and see his guy.
All the way to Andorra Vella.
Andorra la Vella.
Out there vibing.
Man.
European. You know what I'm saying?
Earl step.
Felicana così e fai solo capace che è maccato. Con una panza così può guardare con me, ma che vuoi fare? Voglio che pisci, la mi sa spezzare proprio così.
So my brother, how was your experience in Andorra?
10 out of 10. 10 out of 10. 10 out of 10.
Broski did a 6 hour in Andorra?
Yeah.
6, 7, something like that.
Got a dip through the south of France. You know what I'm saying?
That's it. Doing numbers and shit. That is literally my last night in Andorra. It was an amazing trip. I ain't gonna lie. I'm surely gonna keep going with the footage for tomorrow when I'm gonna be on my way to the airport. But for now, I'm just like reminiscing on all the good times that I spent out there, really connecting myself to the nature, but also having that disconnected moment from my reality, which is something that I never really did in my life, to be honest. So we live in it. Was an amazing experience, and tomorrow, keep going. Jeez. It's literally my last moment with the view. Look at the view on the mountain video. It's amazing. Good morning. Crazy how having those little moments with myself make me reminiscing about the old version of myself and all of the things that I've been through. And having those memories are really healingful, even if I already healed from it. And I know a lot of people can relate to that. It's easy to say I overcame this situation, but in fact, there's always a little part of you that still fight against those traumas. And it's totally normal, Let's normalize that and let's just learn how to live with it and understand how to manage it in a way where it becomes her strength and not a trauma. Man, if only y'all knew how this cigar was much needed. I didn't sleep last night, was enjoying Andorra for the last, few hours that I had over there. And then now in Barcelona, I have an 8-hour flight in front of me. It's kind of crazy, gonna make it happen, but it's a long flight. So before checking in, let's enjoy the weather, the palm trees, and the good energy of Spain. It's about to be a great 8-hour flight. Kids, don't smoke cigars. Mend them. Grown-ass men. You need cigar in your life.
I really live like this, living it. I really walk like this, living it. I really coach like this, living it. I really cut like this, living it. No, really having this, living it. Yeah, I'm a boss like this, living it. We really living it, living it. We really living it, living it. I build my
Just arrived at the airport. You know how we pull up. You know how we pull up, baby. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Good job.
That's my business. Respect first, that's the code that I live by. All these beautiful queens fall in line with a vision. Peace in my circle, that's divine composition. Manifesting every move, that's divine precision. My lifestyle different, calm but divine. She love my scent, say the fragrance is mine. I don't chase fame and I don't even chase time. Every cut and every word stay ahead on my time. I really live like this, living it. I really walk like this, living it. I really coach like this, living it. I really cut like this, living it. No, really having this, living it. Yeah, I'm a boss like this, living it. We really living it, living it. We really living it, living it, living it.
Who's got the truth?